G'day, today we're going to have a look at a game called For the Crown. So let's just jump into the campaign. Let's see if they have a tutorial. Well, we'll play during. Select the king. Green king. Okay, rotate. Nope, how to select the building. Arrow. Whoa. Menu hold, camera hold, building, fast camera. I'm not fully following the picture here. It was watch. Cursor, arrow, greenhouse. No, we're gonna have to figure this out. Alright, so build is left. Made it gold. Okay. What does that mean? Up, down. I'm not following the how to rotate and replace the building. Just write it out for me. I appreciate the like international IKEA style of just having a picture, but there we go. Okay. Oh, how greenhouses create workers. Can I turn off the tutorial? It's more confusing than it's facing the wrong way. Oh my goodness, the tutorial is killing me. How to redirect the pawns. Can we restart? Campaign. Select map. Play. Green King. Alright, I don't remember anything I just did. Alright, so build with the left camera. No. Menu's the hold camera. We want this one. We want him for 10. He's already facing the right way. So what if we said there? Do we need to do anything? Does he just leave the house and... Great. So... Trying to understand these arrows then. If we put, say, him there, we then want to say left trigger down to the arrow. And then we want the arrow to face that way. And then we want that arrow to face that way. These other guys can just run off into oblivion. Say goodbye to them for being too fast. Okay. So then what we can do is really just set up like a... It's like a little run of arrows. And then we can go back to this and go up to the house. Rotate that back. How much money have we got? What does it tell us that? Is it the two at the bottom? No, that's what this house does. No, it's the... This is the money here, the 160. So we'll see if we just sort of can get a much quicker sort of like bill. So sort of like we're spending money to make money. So similarly, since it doesn't cost us anything, we can just go set these guys up so we can say, go that guy there, that there, that there. And then... And then we can go back to the house and we can send these guys up. Alpha grows up, keep rises. Okay. What is this? A field. Okay, so they get more money if they go to a field. Let's say we put a field here. And then we said... oh, this guy. That menu is very awkward to maneuver. I mean, game's fine. It's his what's the issue with this? Why is it got a red mark on it? Have I done wrong? No, I don't want that. I'll get rid of it. Does this need a windmill next to it? No, it also doesn't. What's it missing? And it's 2 workers. Okay. So then we'll say... Yeah, so then we can tell all these guys to flip the script. All these guys can go that way, so every time 2 guys arrive, no, those other guys just die if they walk into a farm that has too many people. That's wild. Alright. Everyone else go back this way. Two guys per field. This guy needs 3 farmers, 2 people. So that'd be fun. Alright, let's see what happens with this. Alright, so firstly, I'm not gonna blow him up. It costs me a lot of money. So what we're gonna do is we are gonna try and build this system here. So the first thing that we need is 3 fields. So we are gonna build 1, 2, 3 fields. Now from those fields we need to tell this guy to go that way, we need to tell this guy to go this way, and then in the middle they can just go that way. So from these 3 fields we need 2 houses, 2 houses, and then 2 houses. So then we go houses. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we need then 2 more people. And then we've got Baker up and running into the Oblivion. Okay. So we got that face that way, that face that way. Let's see how many points we get for our Baker once they finally arrive. 23? Is that a good value? I genuinely feel like my just army of houses on that other side are just the most like mindless way to get this going. So this guy needs 2 bakers. Okay, so we need to recreate this. Oh, what happened? How did we win? Just sort of sat still for a bit and... Bigger castle, bigger costs. Alright, so it's now costing us 50. Okay, so... what happened? Why did we lose a wall? Why did it become... Oh, because it dropped to that smaller level. So we sort of need a... Alright, well firstly then let's just sort of... I think... Just make our... Let's just give this guy as many people as we can. That guy doesn't need to be there though, he's gonna cause issues, so let's get rid of that house. Okay, so that gives us a bit more of a base line. Feels like there must be a way that you can have more sort of guys operate through, like, say this. Like, it's just, as long as you've got the rhythm of guys getting through, you don't have to just be relying on a set to do this once. But in my head, that's the only way this is going to work. So we're going to try and mirror this. So if we look at where this guy is, he is 1, 2, 3 lines deep of that guy. So that's this row here. 1, 2, 3. We don't have enough room. Actually, let's face him that way. Then we are going to go arrows. So it's going to be arrow, 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 then arrow, 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 arrow. We honestly don't need those arrows though. Those 4 arrows are redundant. No. Okay. Then we need to go this guy, who requires two normal workers. Okay, does that work? We've also gone back down again in our level. What are we getting for this? 50? Okay. Lumberjacks. Lumberjack needs workers. Alright, to do what? So they're taking wood in. You're getting us 5. Okay, so I imagine this is another path we're about to journey on here. I genuinely, and I say this with full sincerity, I don't understand how this huge setup that I've done, that I've not been very efficient with real estate, is better than this. Like, I feel like if we just go back down to the arrows, we say go here. We build just say like a straight corridor. We then go these. Oh, crashed again. All right. Guards double the value of wares. Okay. And then we go, no, in the ocean. Good to know also I can just drop a house on a house. That also does the same effect. So we were on 101, knowing that that other system is giving us 50. And so then the question is, well, what happens if we just build Whole bunch of houses. Oh, 135. So I'm in. $160. Feels like that's. It's not even necessarily the It's just the brain space that I feel that. Like I said, this is all. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 houses. So 18 times 2 is 36. So if these guys were just walking straight here, I'd be getting 36 points for them. But instead, I'm getting 50. And seemingly the only way I could make that more efficient is by building more houses, where potentially guys are going to die anyway. As opposed to this, which is getting me 60, 75. Can I just destroy trees? Can I drop a bomb on them? Yes, I can bomb them, but I can't just drop a house on them to wipe them out. Something even just satisfying about like making these huge populations. It's just it's not particularly challenging as it's just, but it's kind of fun anyway. Those guys are now just dying as they try and like live for some reason. Okay, so it's because they've moved the walls of the so what we need to do ironically, you're changing where the pathing is, so of course all my guys are dying. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this bomb. I'm just going to bomb this entire side of the island. Because I've genuinely found another fun way to sort of operate where I just built these huge sort of streets of houses and everyone walking through them. Okay. See you guys. So, new our street here. Build some bombs, clean out the trees. Bomb out those trees, and then we can get a few more houses in. Okay, and then we want to go... Let's bomb that. Let's go... I just build there and miss those 2 squares if I build 1, 2. I feel like if I build 1... I mean, it doesn't overly change the amount. I've gone too eager there because I need... Oh no, I don't need to have this extend out because it'll just be the next street, which is here. Did you tell me I could rotate the camera? But rotating that. Maybe I misunderstood what it was saying. How are we doing here? Still chugging along, sort of. I didn't catch to see what our cost of charging is when we move up to this next level. 340. It's almost as if by this point it expects us to have designed some sort of logical system of growing our economy. Let's not do that with this guy. Let's do that. I wonder if people will wait until if they have to get in before they sort of then create their next person. So for example, I am better off sort of making sure that the next lot of people run straight through this path down the middle because it's genuinely going to be, they're going to be like so close. So let's have a look. So this guy gets out of his house. He's out and he's gone. When does he come back? What are we up to? 3:30, so we're getting there. It'd have to be some real lean building to pull off pull up all these trees. Pull off like the sort of like setups and have it work. But we're at least finally like winning the day. With the amount of money that we're making. We're in profit. And this is just genuinely like a fun. How many houses can you fit in? What's the most... Can you design logical streets for these guys? I feel like it's just much more simple in my mind way of playing this game than the way that it, I guess is meant to be played. Let's blow up some more trees. Ways that we can sneak in, like so we get rid of that one house or two. Now that I know I can get rid of trees, get rid of that, that. And get rid of that guy. Exclamation marks for here. Oh, this guy's dying there. Which is funny because it means there must be a lot of them dying there because all those guys coming to that wall were just running into the wall. So a bit more of a gain as the amount of money that we're making. Someone else is dying over here somewhere. There, like what's happening? These houses facing the wrong way? Oh, these houses here. Okay. Not really anything we can do for these two guys. So let's just bomb them out. I definitely feel like there's a more efficient way of building neighborhoods. Partly just this initial build I did. Where against this path doesn't have guys on the other side of it. I don't think I expected to just be building hundreds of houses just for my own little fun. There's also definitely feels like I'd love to know how many squares I've used for streets, and then feel like, well, can I reduce the amount of street squares? Like we can see that I'm hitting about 508 gold, and I'm like, well, could I make a more efficient street? Could I make like a spiral? Like I said, I can't tell if there's anything to suggest that, like, there's value in guys getting there quicker. I mean, I guess you can see in the bottom right-hand corner, bottom left-hand corner, sorry, the speed that they're generating people. I mean, let's see what happens when we get to 13,000. Like we're chipping there far enough. Let me finish the castle. I think that possibly the way that I'd set up the farms was quite spread out. And if I'd had 10 farm setups all working all the way to the bakery, then I would have been making this much money. I mean, I don't know about the speed of guys getting there. But certainly there'd be a much more efficient build. Like I had them pretty spaced more than they needed to be. But I also actually had a lot of fun building this this town of people with no lumber and no food. Bad news for the closest residents if this castle gets bigger again. Okay. Now we got a whole bunch of other guys getting killed. Sandbox. So I mean, we make it all the way to the sandbox. So I guess at that point, what, it's just 600. Side gates bring more wares. I don't fully follow, but okay. Alright, well, I mean, there we go. Let's look at that one. I had plenty of fun building a ridiculous little town. Any questions or comments, feel free to check them below. And until next time, catch you later. See ya.